Hey everybody, today we are talking all about the KidScents essential oil collection. Now these are a collection of 5 essential oils. There's Genius, Sniffle Ease, Owie, Tummy Jies, and Sleepy Eyes. And these 5 oils were specifically created for children in mind. And the best part about this collection of essential oils is that they are already diluted in appropriate amounts for children ages 2 to 12. So if you have a child in that age, these oils are ready to go. You don't have to pre-dilute them. You can just use them as is, which is great, especially with back to school season here. And we're sending our kids off back to school, or kids are just, they're out and about more. They're not at home as much with school starting. And so these oils are great tools to help empower your children to use essential oils when they need to, so they can use them to help with whatever issues, whatever ups and downs, whatever things that they come across with in childhood. Now let's talk about the first essential oil blend, and that is Genius. Now Genius is it's an excellent blend that you can use around children for a focusing and concentrating environment. Now this is a blend of really powerful essential oils. It's a blend of sacred frankincense, blue cypress, cedarwood, Idaho blue spruce, Palo Santo, Melissa, Northern Lights black spruce, bergamot, myrrh, vetiver, geranium, sacred sandalwood, ylang-ylang. There's also hyssop, coriander, and even rose. So that is a pretty powerful blend of essential oils. And what's interesting is I was reading up on some of the oils in this blend, and most of the oils in this blend are really high in sesquiterpenes. Now, sesquiterpenes are one of the constituent categories that are found in essential oils. You have, most of the time, constituents will fall under the phenol category, the monoterpene category, or the sesquiterpene category. Now, sesquiterpenes typically have a lighter aroma to them. They're not quite as strong. But what's interesting about sesquiterpenes is that they have been studied for their aroma's effect on balance, and its focusing aroma. It has a very balancing and very focusing aroma. So those oils were all specifically chosen for this Genius blend. So it really has it has like a light aroma to it. It's not too strong, so your kids will like it. They won't say, oh, that smells gross, or I don't want to use it. This is great to use if your kids are studying, if they're studying for a test, maybe they're doing some homework, maybe they're going to school and they have a big test coming up. You can have them just put a couple drops on their wrist, maybe put it on the back of their neck, along their spine, or you can even apply it on the bottoms of their feet. You can also diffuse this oil blend when they're studying or when they're at home trying to really create that concentrating, trying to create that balanced, focused environment. So this essential oil blend, like I said, they are all pre-diluted so your kids can use them. This essential oil blend is pre-diluted with coconut oil and sweet almond oil. So this is the only blend that has sweet almond oil in it. So just keep that in mind for those of you with sensitivities or maybe allergies to nuts. This is the only one of the KidScents oil blends that has that sweet almond oil in it. Now next, let's talk about Owie. Owie, the name basically says it all, right? Owie is great to help support the appearance of healthy looking skin on your kids, especially when your kids are out playing at recess, they're out and about, they're playing tetherball, kickball, flag football, whatever they're playing, they're gonna get a little beat up a little bit, right? So this blend of essential oils is great to help support the appearance of that healthy looking skin. So there's Idaho balsam fir, tea tree, which has lots of cleansing properties. There's helichrysum, which is great for that healthy looking skin support. Elemi, cistus, which is mentioned a ton in the Bible, as well as helichrysum, hinoki, and clove, and clove has been used for centuries for its many powerful properties. So lots and lots of powerful essential oils in here. This is great to use as you can just basically apply it where needed. So if whatever your kids need this essential oil blend, have them apply it around the area that's affected. So just put a couple drops on their arm, maybe it's on their leg, maybe it's along their back. This is a great oil to keep in your kids' backpack, because then they won't have to maybe they don't have to go in from recess. They know that they have something in their backpack, in their toolbox, to help keep them healthy. So that's Owie. It really has a really its scent really reminds me of, you can really pick out some of those those more balancing aromas. Like you can really pick out the helichrysum scent in it as well as the tea tree, but it's still a mild aroma that your kids will enjoy it. Next oil to talk about is Sleepy Eyes. Now, with new schedules coming up, school starting, it's summertime, so kids really, they don't have as much of a schedule as they do in the school year. And so you may want to get your kids calmed down and relaxed so they can get up earlier in the mornings. Sleepy Eyes was specifically developed to help create that calming, relaxing environment. Its aroma really is very peaceful, and it's really calming. So it's a blend of coconut oil, which is coconut oil, lavender, geranium, Roman chamomile, tangerine, bergamot, sacred frankincense, and valerian, as well as rue. So we have, you really are taking the best of Young Living's essential oil blends like rutavala, peace and calming. You're taking some of the best of tranquil, some of those really relaxing, calming aromas. So lavender is known to be very soothing and very calming to the mind. We have geranium and Roman chamomile, which are also very calming. Bergamot and tangerine provide more of an uplifting, refreshing scent to the blend, as well as valerian, which we all know has been used for centuries for its relaxing and for its very calming properties. And we also have rue, which is a key oil in rutavala. Rutavala is my go-to oil to use to help create that relaxing, to help create that calming environment. So this oil is basically the kid version of all of our other calming essential oil blends. And you really can pick out the lavender in it, you can really pick out the tangerine and the bergamot. It's very calming. You can diffuse this before bedtime, apply a couple drops on your kids' pillows before bed, apply it to the bottoms of your children's feet, maybe down their spines as you're giving your child a baby massage, or just massaging their shoulders or their back before bedtime. This is a great oil just to really help get them ready for bed, help keep them calm, help keep them relaxed. Very calming aroma. Now let's talk about Sniffle Ease. Sniffle Ease is a rejuvenating and a very refreshing blend, and it's formulated just for kids. So it has lots of different types of eucalyptus in it. We have eucalyptus blue, eucalyptus globulus, as well as eucalyptus citradoris. So you have all of those different essential oil eucalyptus blends in here. We also have Palo Santo, lavender, Dorado Azul. We have Ravensara, myrtle, marjoram, pine, Northern Lights black spruce, and peppermint. So this is a great blend just to help keep your kids feeling refreshed, especially as they're going around kids more. They're going to be doing more activities. Fall's coming up, winter's coming up. This is a great blend to keep on hand. I love diffusing this at bedtime for my little boy. I'll put a few drops in the diffuser, and he can just breathe in that aroma, breathe in those essential oils as he's sleeping, just to really help feel refreshed, help refresh his breath. It's very rejuvenating, very refreshing. You can also apply this topically, so you can apply it to the chest if you'd like, you can apply it to the back of the spine, or you can apply it along the bottoms of your feet. So it's a very simple oil to use. It's kid appropriate. I know a lot of times with eucalyptus and Breathe Again and some of those more like rejuvenating oils for your breath, people always say, what can I use on my kids? What can I use on my kids? With Sniffle Ease, it really just takes the questions out of it. You can just apply this directly to your children, ages 2 to 12, diffuse it, and you know that it's in the appropriate amount for your child. So you don't have to worry and you don't have to stress about it, which is huge. That's a huge thing for parents. Now let's talk about tummy jies. I love tummy jies. I use it on my child all the time. I actually don't even have it here with me because I leave it in my diaper bag for my little boy because he loves it and it works so good for him. Tummy jies is a very relaxing, a very quieting blend that you can apply it to little tummies, maybe before, after a meal, or just for that extra added comfort and support that they may need. I have a question. Can you use these on teens? You can totally use these oils on teens. You can use them yourself. They are already just pre-diluted in appropriate amounts for kids, but adults can use them just as much. I love Genius. I like diffusing Genius as I'm at work because I love the effects that I'm getting from those sesquiterpenes, from those balancing aromas, with more of a lighter aroma to it, and I really just like using it. So back to tummy jies. Tummy jies is a blend of spearmint, peppermint, tangerine, fennel, anise, ginger, and cardamom. So you have lots of the same oils that are found in Digest, but it's kid appropriate. So I love applying it just in a circular motion on my child's tummy as needed, maybe after a meal or before a meal. Sometimes I'll apply it to the bottoms of his feet, but I typically just use Tummy Digest topically. I don't diffuse it very often because I feel like it works better. When it's applied topically as needed. And so you can see that peppermint has been studied significantly for those properties. You have spearmint in there, so it has more of a sweet aroma to it. You have the properties of ginger, anise, fennel, cardamom, all very powerful. And I just love that it's appropriate for children, because people question all the time, can I apply Digest to my baby? Can I apply peppermint to my baby? Tummy Digest is formulated specifically for your kid in mind. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will try to get to them later today. But these oils are great. I think the best part about this collection of oils is that it takes the question out of it. People ask all the time, what oils can I use on kids? What oils can't I use on kids? And with these oils, you know that it's appropriate, it's diluted in appropriate amounts for your children. And I also love that you can use these oils, you can help your children feel empowered. So if your kid's in elementary school, if they're old enough to know how to use essential oils, say they're around 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they can take these oils with them and know that these are their oils and that they can apply them as needed when they're away from the house, when they're not with their mom or dad, and that they can feel empowered to help, really take charge of their health and know what to use and how to use it. And a lot of, one question I want to answer is, a lot of people ask, can I use these on babies? So my child isn't 2 years old yet, can I still use this on him, on her? What should I use? So these are diluted for ages 2 to 12. So if you want to use it on a child that's younger than 2, just dilute it more. So you just add some more carrier oil to that, add some more V6 oil to that, add some more whatever carrier oil of choice that you use, dilute it even farther, and you should be fine to use that. Obviously, use your common sense and be careful when you're applying it to very small infants, but in general, just dilute it more and be careful with them. Be careful with them. So thank you guys all for tuning in, and I'll answer the questions in the comments below.